It'll be Steph Curry, Klay Thompson, Kevin Durant with Draymond Green and JaVale McGee. Sean Livingston resting tonight. Dennis Schroeder, Kent Bazemore, former Warrior, Taurean Prince, John Collins, and Dwayne.
Taurean Prince, the only player in a Hawks uniform to start and play in all 62 games. He is a monster on the boards. And I mean, he can sky, and he's quick. And Schroeder's quick.
Schroeder got around McGee to float it up off the ball, so Stephen couldn't touch it. And Curry, if they're overplaying you, very good season. People ding him for his contract, but as a player, he's been decent. And the three.
Bazemore's having a good year, former Warrior. Kind of figured out in 6 years how to play.
Prince hit 1-3 and make it. Wayne Dedmon putting it on the deck. JaVale McGee sending that away with only one to shoot. That's when the Hawks put 4 All-Stars on the Eastern Conference team.
Yeah, he's one of the...
Oh, how did Durant? Man!
You know, let's see what Schroeder does here.
There's Collins from deep.
Middle of the pack. They don't defend it well, by the way. We're next to last defending threes.
KD.
More points than the entire Atlanta roster.
Yes.
Okay? He has more points than their roster.
There's a more conventional lob. Prince with Durant closing out on that three and then blocking the jumper.
It's almost a sure basket 90% of the time. And he took the Hawks out of it.
Bazemore.
And he's finally figured out how to play, Bob. He's under control, doesn't make the mistakes. There's Thompson.
And Clay's first. That makes no sense.
Well, the Eastern better. They're better this year. They're much stronger than they've been in years.
Durant filling the lane. Edmonds out on Clay. And on the flip side is Curry wide open for three.
Allowed that. I said they're next to last in the league in defending the three, but they had plenty of time to rotate a player.
Oh, McGee tracks down Schroeder. It's going to... Hadn't even gotten to the top either. Klay Thompson dropping it off. JaVale.
Uh-oh, now we're going to see that everywhere. Well, he missed the shot, so that's goaltending.
That is goaltending.
Against the East, 98-16.
And Durant floating 20 years. So
I'm glad to see the East a little stronger now. Aren't you?
It's getting there.
I like a little more parity.
John.
If you're not getting back, don't just stand there where you were.
Schroeder continues to attack in a pretty nifty. So Atlanta very competitive in this first quarter. The lob to Collins.
That's when you know you've got to get rid of the ball. Otherwise, get your arm twisted. Yeah, that's a pretty nice play.
Archbishop Molloy. It's one of the most famous high schools in our country, but Molloy is in. It's a Catholic college in Long Island. He's at the end of the bench right now, and we're talking about that ankle.
Yeah, he might have started to go back and said, "No, I'm going to come back out." But and I hope that's what happened.
Miles Plumlee, we had the hook on the other end. Iguodala will tee up a three and drop it down.
It's just very frustrating.
Quinn Cook's going to play some minutes here. Nick Young for three, and he dropped that down.
Both teams 12 of 20. And the Hawks made 3 threes as Nick Young knocks down.
He's fortunate he shot that long. Nick Young will drop off to David West. Nicely done. John Collins is back in the game. And Dedmon finally ends that. He's in the locker room, but staying warm and keeping that ankle loose. That's what we're told.
Draymond wanted that backdoor cut. Setting up Nick. He couldn't get it. Turned a turnover. And
Durant, the big windup. At this level, that's stolen every time. And Bazemore buries it.
You think about it a little bit. You're not in your comfort zone or rhythm.
Schroeder, you know where he wants to go.
Does disrupt the rhythm and your balance.
Trying to just face guard Curry. He still springs free and still hits the...
Quick shoot that one because Delaney recovered quickly. Didn't bother him at all. Curry still stayed with it.
Shot clock at 10. Schroeder staying with Curry again briefly. And Steph hits the... They're just running Steph everywhere. And he's on that three. And Collins a rebound. Bazemore will tee it up.
At the start, you know you're going to get time. You relax as a player, you become better.
Durant's been the facilitator here. And Collins blocking Jordan Bell.
Yeah, Jordan doesn't have his lift yet.
Bazemore again. Warriors have had it as high as 12. Steph's kind of in that Human Torch mode right now. I'm just going to keep
entertaining.
Deflected away. Clay comes up with it. Jordan Bell's running with him. Clay saw it, and Jordan will be fouled. So I'm not giving you the foul.
But I want Klay Thompson to.
Schroeder setting up Prince. And Clay hustling all the way. Down to 3. Curry in the lane with a left hand, and he puts it up and in.
Boy, hit.
So up 12, and to Jim's point, expand that lead as Curry hits it. Used to be centers back in the day. Oh, Durant, what a catch.
And guards then also, but you're right. There's
I could hit it with regularity. Draymond had it taken away by Prince.
What a steal. Man. And he likes this shot.
And Prince, the deep. Prince missing. Steph with the rebound. And it's time for Durant to kick in a little bit offensively in his own right. And right on cue.
For him. He got 19 on 10 shots. I think that can make a bigger statement than that.
Bazemore got all the way to the. Bazemore on Clay, not so much. On Steph, he's going every time. Leah and Durant. Kevin's got to score with this unit. And he does right there. I'm doing play before play. I've seen the game already. I know the final score.
Well, this is going to be a 3-point
bonus. Bazemore's been making threes.
Curry was hotter than heck in that second quarter.
Quinn Cook, they've had chances. Jim's mentioned it a couple times to really expand this, and they haven't.
Good defense by Cook there.
And Schroeder 3, and a clock at 13. And Schroeder's really getting into Cook right now. Nick Young, little up fake, and the knee's better. Good defense by Nick Young. Made Delaney give it up. Flipped up and in. It comes up with it, and a pass that Delaney was waiting for.
That was a blind pass.
Oh, and he hits the 3. So 8-point game with 40 seconds left in the third. And Durant, tough take.
And when we have to, we can bring our offensive weapons.
Schroeder. Muscala didn't quite catch it cleanly. 1 second left. Schroeder from midcourt, and he banked it in. Muscala took a dive, and it's fine.
I know what you're thinking. That's so early in the shot clock. You can get that any time.
Muscala answers with a 3. Nick Young, little step in. Down. Nick Young and Iguodala. Andre in the scattered break. And he got it somehow to David. Warriors 8 of the last 11. Clay for 3. Got it!
Well, they've done that a lot this year. You get threatened, and all of a sudden, you preserve it. And
Andre with the quick hands. The push ahead of Bazemore. To hammer it. For that dunk. Collins.
He'll learn how to score a little better, one-on-one.
And there he is on the lob.
That's
Bazemore's open in the corner, and he has had a night.
And I think people ought to do that a little bit more. They had a 2-on-1, but Durant's going to finish it.
Oh, KD. Oh, man.
1-2, and you squander that.
Don't get a shot off.
That, to me, is the most frustrating one.
And Prince makes it. Bazemore. It's a nice 3-possession game. Schroeder. A 3 and a foul. Atlanta just kept creeping into the game.
They'll try to make some steal or something, but move it to half court.
And rims in all.
Looking to foul now.
13 left. Now down to 10. You do not want to give someone a 3. Iguodala's got the steal. Iguodala's got the dunk. Don't give up a 3. It was a beautiful play by Iguodala. That will do it.